Hello. We continue our story from the Old Testament book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 1. Today we will be reading verses 15 through 21. Today is Tuesday, October the 10th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Again, reading from the book of Ezekiel chapter 1, verses 15 through 21. And here is the word of the Lord. As I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its four faces. There was the appearance and structure of the wheels. They sparkled like crystallite, and all four looked alike. Each appeared to be made like a wheel intersecting a wheel. As they moved, they would go in any one of the four directions the creatures faced. The wheels did not turn about as the creatures went. Their rims were high and awesome, and all four rims were full of eyes all around. When the living creatures moved, the wheels beside them moved. And when the living creatures rose from the ground, the wheels also rose. Whenever the spirit would go, they would go, and the wheels would rise along with them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. When the creatures moved, they also moved. When the creatures stood still, they also stood still. And when the creatures rose from the ground, the wheels rose along with them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. And that is the word of the Lord. Our article today is titled The Mobility of God, and it's written by Laura Hyde. Here's what Laura writes. We have a grandson who was born with profound hearing loss. While challenging, we have learned so much through this experience. My favorite story of entering the context of his world happened when he was about 3 years old. I verbally scolded him for some minor infraction. He closed his eyes in protest. It took me a moment to realize I was being ignored. He had disconnected from communicating with me. We were operating out of two different contexts. Our context of a highly mobile culture can miss the importance of this passage. The exciting revelation is this: God is mobile. Ezekiel is experiencing God in a place other than Jerusalem. Even away from the familiar, the traditions, the geographical understanding of favor, God is with his people. The loss of the familiar can be devastating. Our memories become detached from our reality. Loss is a sense of the continual arc of our personal timeline. Ezekiel's vision is an affirmation that regardless of the devastation God's people were experiencing, God was with them. Take confidence and rejoice that regardless of the stability of your context, God is with you. Our hymn today is All Creatures of Our God and King by Francis of Assisi. Let all things their Creator bless and worship Him in humbleness. And from the 139th Psalm, verses 9 and 10, if I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the forest side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. And please pray for the development of Christian leaders in Martinique. And this is your daily devotion for Tuesday, October the 10th. Have a blessed day.